Good evening. My name's William. This is a desk job, a data entry 5 to 9er. Yeah, I guess I'm my own boss, but everyone's my supervisor. Tell me what kind of living legend would only want a living wage, because I just turned 27 and I'm dying of old age. Guess I'm just selfish. I wanna have but not be had, and I think, can I sell this? The rain falls, a windfall, the fourth wall, a paywall whenever things get bad. So this is what I choose to do with my redeeming quality, that thing that came from the same place as my instability. It's not a gift if you pay for it, but I don't want no charity. I spent all my years to end up right here, and now I really think I'd rather leave. 'Cause I hate sex, I hate drugs, and I hate rock and roll, and I hate music and my lack of self-control. And I hate sex, I hate drugs, and I hate rock and roll, and I hate proving that I'm still human after all. It's the death of the author. You read between white chalk outlines. Well, if the pen's that much stronger, they call this Harry Carrier's a kamikaze to my career suicide. I hate these Easter Bunny encores, 2 and 4 beat claps, Stargate stages, applause and praise, and trying to chuck tomatoes back. News feeds, groupies, critics, analytics, and starry-eyed stalkers who demand a man in lipstick and a role model psycho, but an echo in their chamber and a martyr to their dollar, but a baby in a manger. So effigy on the altar, the parish they brandish their torches and sway to this love song, screaming, Virginia, walk on my water. Well, they're apocryphal daughters with Nerf armor and ARs who want me caught with red hands, cut my wrists and make me put white gloves on. So go ahead, sure, drink my Kool-Aid. It wouldn't mix well with my meds, but there's demand and a market for my brand scars, and I can't shake the trademarks in my head. I hate to be that guy, but I'm not that guy anymore, and I made goddamn sure he's dead. And I would dance on his grave, but the music that I play seems to say, take me instead. So I hate sex, I hate drugs, and I hate rock and roll, and I hate music and my lack of self-control. And I hate sex, I hate drugs, and I hate rock and roll, and I hate music, and I hate you kids, and I hate putting up for the walls, and I hate proving that I'm still human after all. Stevens-Johnson syndrome on the ER floor. Panic attack, anaphylactic, and ataxic. Well, the way he spun his butterfly restore. 6 his phalanges, Roman candles, apophens in his synapses. And the mouth with which he regaled his humors, sorted horse his blood-brain barriers, and raised the LD50, yes, yes. And through flight or fight revelation, shame the black box warrior. He skipped this town and headed straight down history. Shields himself from reason in a Kevlar baby blue tuxedo, quilted from the finest fibers, fresh and fiberglass flowers. Ego a mosquito, evil incarnate, good incognito. Pops placebos for libido, screaming bless the torpedoes. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down. Of his lovin' with a tattoo of a blue jay on his face. And they waited for his vital signs to lie and let a flat lion cry a hymn out in Hungarian harmonic. But he cocked his noggin through his stoma, sang for Auld Lang Syne. Happy birthday to the succulents, so dire hydroponics. His ribcage was a hornet's nest. Palpitation set the beat, his vagus nerve, a Turk said not, an axle hitch and a carrick bed. He wondered if Grass consciousness would charge a cancellation if he have we the same. Au revoir, he gripped his wits right by the reins. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If it was gonna kill you, boy, it would have by now. For what? For what? For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, it's looking up or looking down. Hello. How are you? Okay? Good. Why don't you take a seat? Get comfortable. Take a second if you need to. Now what's bothering you? Well, why not start at the beginning, okay? Growing up, how was the relationship with the fundamentals of conscious existence?
Wavering.
Did you have xenon orchid sinews spilling down the outer center of your blooming Escher mantle broad head?
Only when
And how about claustrophilic tendrils, clapping caskets closed, and 7-knuckled thumbs to get along with the giddy and bugler pineal glands, your projector eyes casting sci-fis, and your SDR strands? So interesting. So tell me about your nerve to steal nerves of steel from under Bacchus' bloody nose. Did Namibian himbas tie-dye you, your ears pierced with a Phineas gauge flag? Did you die before your day? And well, Thursday traction and Tuesday titration, okay? Yeah, my hope is to assess through my objective report of your subjective conjecture whether or not this proprietary blend of expertise and seasoning works as well as a transorbital ice pick. It's holistic ballistics. You got a better idea? It was about the best we can come up with. What, you think ideas spread because they're good? No, they spread because people like them. Okay. A bloody knife to split your infrastructure, wine around your motor function, coital machinations of the dead. Well, you mainline that animals, a karate chop of your abacus, and then learn to be an animal instead. But I never did think you better than this, your modus operandi, cause it's Nazi, Scotsism, and suicide. So why did I myself be true when it is you who are the problem? Not these things you do, but something sick inside. Living up in dialectics, boy, you really is defective. CBD don't seem effective for the class to be accepted. Offer up your innocence. Please ignore the side effects. You've lost your mind and almost lost your life before, so you'll be fine. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If it was gonna get to my head, what have I now? For what? For what? For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, and why would you want to look back? I mean, it's your ass and that. For what? For what? For what it's worth. If it was gonna kill your mind, what am I now? For what? For what? For what it's worth. There's no more looking back, it's looking up, I'm looking down. Hello. This is an actual greeting this time. That last one, that was a bit. The one before it was a cold front. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming out. It means a lot. I didn't say it meant something good. I just said it meant a lot. All right? So let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's okay. I forgive you. Big round of applause to Matt Pless. He fucking killed it, right? So how many of you wandered into my orbit via the PsyOps operation that we call TikTok? None of you? Oh my God, welcome! Let me just take a second to tune this. I could have sworn I tuned it before I started playing, before, and cool, thank you. I appreciate that. What's your name? Johnston. Johnston? Yeah, Johnston. Is that like a bit, or are you named after like a very little known president? What? That's it, Johnston. That's it. Nice to meet you, Johnston. You sound like Robert Downey Jr. in Tropic Thunder. Are you gonna get in trouble for this voice that you have? That's your real voice? It's very powerful. Your very existence is a bold statement. It flies in the face of convention. You gotta stop cracking your knuckles, man. It's making me very nervous. I've been working out a lot recently, and you could still kick my ass for sure.
I'll never do that.
Thank God. Your word is all I have leaving tonight. How's this? Is this the best part of the show so far?
For sure.
I'm sorry, what? What a strange mnemonic device that you've come up with. You know there is no key of Y, right? So Y, D, H, F? Your dog has fleas. Every good boy does fine. What? Deserves fudge. You know what? I don't believe in deserve. I think it's an archaic concept. It's like Hammurabian almost, you know? We all deserve. The light within our eyes is equal and infinitely pure and innocent. We are all nothing more than passengers experiencing our lives as much as those around us. Anyway. That just got worse, didn't it, guys? Oh no. So I just want you guys to be patient with me for this, because this is my first time back on stage since before. Thank you. The last time I was in front of a group of, in front of an audience, that's what they call those things, right?
it was on a boardwalk in Asbury Park, just kind of like one of those impromptu sort of things. And it was just me and like 20 theater kids at my ankles.
Now it's 40.
Were you there? Imagine you weren't and you were just like very confident. All right, I need you to be honest with me, guys. Does that sound okay? Okay. Thank you for being so patient with me. Now, here comes the music. I've been feeling lightheaded since I lost enough weight to fit back in my skin, and flower petals and feathers tether me to the ground, pound for pound. Take my tea with formaldehyde for my feminine side since the day that I died, while I wait on my bones until I'm brittle. Am I pretty now? For some reason I find myself lost in what you think of me, and too confused to choose who I should be. And now you got me thinking, I wish I could be a girl in that way. You'd wish I could be your girlfriend, boyfriend. Am I pretty enough to lie to? Oh. I wish I could be a girl in that way. You'd wish I could be your girlfriend, boyfriend. Just a little on me in a big, big world. Oh. A little on me in a big world. I wish I were a girl. I've been feeling lightheaded since I gained enough weight back to cover my bones, and I get dressed up in shadows one leg at a time. We're so alike, 'cause if the shoe fits then I won't try it on. You'll be walking out early but the show must go on. No, I know that I'm wrong, but I love how you're on my side. It's been a point of contention between myself and this body that they stuck me in. The privilege of being born to be a man. Oh, and I wish I could be a girl in that way. You'd wish I could be your girlfriend, boyfriend. Am I pretty enough to lie to? Oh, and I wish I could be a girl in that way. You'd wish I could be your girlfriend, boyfriend. Just a little old me in a big, big world. Little old me in a big world. Sha-la-la-la, I wish I were a girl. Sha-la-la-la, I wish I were a girl. I was 5'5", weighing 99 with the highs. Hi guys, I'll be a prosthetic and I'll meet your anesthetic criteria. Oh, would you please objectify me? I'm just a hunk of burning self-loathing. My evidence, my witness. Oh, I need your prosthetic, meet your anesthetic criteria. Pathetic, seeing you become ascetic. Say my name like a slur, but I've been called worse. And
and I heard it all before. No, this isn't my first curse word. Let me be the void you fill with taxidermy, finger-based, taxonomized our differences. I am quantum physics. I wish I could be a girl in that way. You'd wish I could be your girlfriend, boyfriend. Am I pretty enough to love back? No, not yet. I wish I could be a girl, and really I'd prefer it if you would use I, me, myself. Am I pretty enough? Am I pretty enough to fucking die? Whoa, 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 whoa. Little old me in a big world. Oh, whoa, whoa, oh, oh, whoa, whoa, oh. Well, I would give you my whole world. Whoa, oh, 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 oh. Little old me in a big world. I wish. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la-la. Sha-la-la-la-la-la-la. Oh, identities are equally invalid. I said, don't you think that there's a chance that you could live without it, William? I wish I could be all identities are equally invalid. Don't you think that you could live without it, William? All identities are equally invalid. I think, fuck. I can't see that I am the me that I was born into. And what's the source of you in your head, in your head, in your head? And then you believe it's true. Well, you do like you knew anything ever. Never trust in yourself or anyone else. We've always all been wrong, and we built these walls strong. Even I might, if I won't deny that, I'm trying on my eyes to defy. I lie, quiet liars as I say what I say. Anyway, I may be saying it, but I've been wrong before. Cause you can break a shovel when you break new ground. You dig dirt up when you dig deep down. You should know better than that by now. It's not profound to know that you could break a shovel when you break new ground. You dig dirt up when you dig deep down. You should know better than that by now. It's not profound to know that you could never know. You could never know. You could never know. So don't you forget that all that you project is just to protect you from the void within the form. Yes or no? Is it no? Yes it is. No, I don't know. Yes or no? Isn't it a silly question? Ask it anyway, cause what we are is what we are not. What myths must make us man. What is this? What is not? What is what? What's a body? People, what I wonder why I'm not whatever. What the fuck is you can break a shovel when you break new ground. You dig dirt up when you dig deep down. You should know better than that by now. It's not profound to know. You can break a shovel when you break new ground. You dig dirt up when you dig deep down. You should know better than that by now. It's not profound to know that you could never know. You could never know. You could never know.
sunshine is a gaslight. I'm hoping that this one might be my past life. My Lord, I know enough to get my facts right, and that's good enough for me. And everything and everyone will die soon, and there'll be nothing left for us to lie to. No matter what you seek, you'll never find truth, and that's good enough for me. So give me that old-time religion, and give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. That's good enough for me. Give me that old-time religion. Give me that old-time religion. That old-time religion. It's good enough, but not enough to be good enough for me. 'Cause you can break a shovel when you break new ground. You dig dirt up when you dig deep down. You should know better than that by now. It's not profound to know that you could break a shovel when you break new ground. You dig dirt up when you dig deep down. You should know better than that by now. It's not profound to know that you can never know. How do you like my nerd jersey? I needed to be able to, one, cool down, two, see my own set list, and three, take you to the gun show. So, I'm sorry, we're in a pretty blue state right now, right? Don't tell anybody. It's fucking stupid. Goddamn fucking idiot. So there's that winning personality that I'm desperately trying to get rid of. If anybody's looking for a personality that is lucrative but terrible, be my guest. I'm offering it up. It's pretty cheap.
I have 5 phones. That's $2.
This is like I'm feeling like strong midnight showing of Rocky Horror vibes in this room. Crazy. I've never been the straightest person in a room before. What's that? The gays love me? Well, fun fact, I, on occasion, have been known to love the gays. I don't like the phrasing I just made. The joke was that I kissed a bunch of boys in college, but really it made it more sound like there was like a possibility that like sometimes I don't like gay people. And put that phone down. You're gonna take it out of context and cancel me on TikTok. Good Lord. Yeah, no, you do your thing. I'm just playing. No, you're totally fine. Listen, this is a Will Wood show. Everything's okay, everything's fine, everyone's accepted, and I'll pick on all of you. Okay? All right. What? Except you?
Except us. We know.
No. Oh, okay.
We accept that.
Oh, you accept. Okay, you accept. Okay. I thought you were saying accept me, and I was like, you shouldn't be in the front then. You wandered into the wrong space. No, well, you know what? Good. Good. You guys are fucking phenomenal. What a great audience. I'm usually lying when I say that. It's pretty cool. So this is a song about one of the many methods by which I've tried to get rid of this terrible personality that keeps fucking my life up. And wow, you're pretty excited about DVT. You're freaking me out. Did you fill in your workbook today? Excellent work. So anyway, this song is about how, I've got so many complicated feelings about this subject because I've had to work really hard to, become a human being. But one thing that this song confused a lot of critics is a strong word because none of them had real jobs. They were just mostly bloggers. But a few critics expressed some strong distaste for this song because they took it one way, and everybody else took it another, and then everybody else took it another, and meanwhile I'm sitting here going the joke's on all of you. I'm playing both sides, so I always come out on top. This is a song where I'm shitting on everyone. The discourse is in my crosshairs, and no one is safe. Oh my God. What's that? Oh my goodness, it's a lead balloon. Christ. See? Oh my God. This song is about, honestly, what it really comes down to is about trying to work out how to reconcile some experiences with my belief system and trying to figure out, there's no denying that there is a connection between psychiatric illness and creativity. I'm sorry, but there isn't. You all look very creative. So I'm assuming everybody here knows what I'm saying. You all look so talented. Oh, you're not? Oh, unfortunate. You only got one edge of the sword. Shit. I'm playing with you. I'm so playing with you. I hope this is okay. Listen, just say banana peel and it's over, okay? All right, you know what? I'm gonna start. Hold on a second. I was trying to reconcile starting medication with the fear that I would lose my edge and my creativity, and the belief that maybe there's something deeper than just chemicals inside my brain, that there's something spiritual going on, my belief that there is something sacred about who I am, and the sort of processing of knowing what needs to go, what can stay, what is really worth what, and if the questions I'm asking are even making sense in the first place. And so a lot of people were taking this as some targeted satire of some particular point of view, when to me it was no, I have no idea what I want or think or believe, and this is a song about that. This is called Marsha. Thank you for the dialectics, but I need you to leave. Prescribe you any illness you like if you define the terms of your ailments. You could sing a pretty melody like a black canary, but a crow don't know the smell of carbon monoxide. How many years have you been on that couch that could have quilled you in the throes by now? You draw a line in the sand where it ends and you begin, but the tide rolls in, so who knows? Oh well, and a little identity never hurt nobody, but lately you've been focusing too much on yourself. So how many milligrams of you are still left in there? Cause back in my day we didn't need no feel-good pills and no psychiatrists. No, we just drank ourselves to death. God damn it, we liked it. What's a cold? What's a symptom? What's a flaw? Can it be both? Well, I suppose that's an answer. Would you give up your humanity for just a touch of sanity? Cause God knows it's not like it's cancer. And good news to the purest, they discovered a cure for the symptoms of being alive. It's a painless procedure with a low rate of failure, but very few patients survive. And a little conformity never hurt nobody, But lately I've been worried that you're losing yourself. So how many milligrams of you are still left in there? Oh, cause back in my day we didn't need no feel-good pills and no psychiatrists. No, we just bled out in our beds. God damn it, we liked it. Doctor, what's my prognosis if the studies show that diseases in the eye of the beholder? Well, tell me so it goes. We depress to impress, I guess, and layer after layer to get off our chests. It's cooled down now, we can take it off later. Better safe than sorry, and we both know the danger. So, doctor, could you run another test? Got a feeling that this time I might just pass it. Well, if you raise the average, well, I'll sing when the bell curve rings in lyrics symptomatic of the way we think. If our harmonies don't sync, we can change our voices. A chorus on condition of a diagnosis. So back in my day, we didn't need no feel-good pills and no psychiatrists. What can I say except unheed no evil wills of moral nihilists? I said back in the days of the lobotomies and shocked the being mad scientists. No, don't you make me waste my breath. God damn it! Enjoy your identity at stake. Does aspirin kill you with the pain? Does it? You need some? Oh boy. You're not your thoughts, you're not your brain. You're just the character you've made. Up in your head, down in your heart. What seem like separate body parts come together to believe that you are not just chemistry. It's not the way that you were raised, or what the advertisements say. Not what you pay for, what you pray for, what you want, or what you say. And I see your tendency to redefine disease by what you need. And I'm afraid I can't prescribe the diagnosis that you seek. And something tells me that you need. Forgive me now if I misspeak, but something tells me that you like and kinda tells me that you prefer to be sitting there flipping through those old issues of People. Well, that's our time. See you next week. My sincerest apologies to the individual in the front row who got beamed when I kicked that thing.
I've gotten kicked 12 times in the head at a metal show, so.
Oh, okay. You know, you're holding up well, all things considered. Kicked in the head 12 times at a metal show, and yet here you are still up front at this hardcore. Let's open up this pit. What time is it? Oh, that's perfect. That's so perfect. That's one of my favorite times.
I'm glad.
Some of you may know this song from a film called Dr. Seuss's The Lorax. La 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 ba da ba bum 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 dum da da dum bum 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 ba da dum ba da bum 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 bum. Have you ever died in a nightmare? Woke up surprised you hadn't earned your fame? Have you ever felt like Katniss threw you back out on the axis and collapsed and threw the planet away? Everyone's just blood in an ashtray, a vampire picking flowers out in the sun. Run your diagnostic test is positive, nobody dies agnostic, but we still die on 911. Now we're singing, ooh, could you take a look at me? Tell me, am I bad, am I bad, am I bad, am I really that bad? Now we're singing, ooh, whatever you think of me. If you were in my shoes, you walk the same damn miles I do. Now we're only tuning to the tone of the bell curve now. That's not for whom it tolls, but with my head up in the clouds I can't see so much ground, and from up here you look like ants in a road. It doesn't take no killing to murder, it only takes a reason to kill. We've all got evidence of innocence, it's everything's coincidence. The difference betwixt fate and free will is whether you're singing, ooh, could you take a look at me? Tell me, am I bad, am I bad, am I bad, am I really that bad? Now we're singing, ooh, whatever you think of me. If you were in my shoes, you'd walk the same damn miles that I do. Oh, oh, la 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 la, ba da ba 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 ba. The only ones in need of love are those who don't receive enough, so evil one should get a little more. Can't you take a look at me? Am I bad, am I bad, am I bad, really that bad? We're singing, yeah, whoa, 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 whatever you think of me. Would you walk that mile, or you can put it size? Yeah, whoa, whoa, whoa. Could you take a look at me? Tell me, am I bad, am I bad, am I bad, am I really that bad? We're singing, yeah, whoa, whoa, whatever you think of me. If you were in my shoes, you'd see I wear the same size as you. Oh, oh, la 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 la, ba da ba 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 ba, dum 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 dum, ba da ba 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 ba. To cut down on my silhouette, My favorite foods are smoke and hearts. My leftovers friend forgets to let herself and dares want my cracking backbone aspects of my false starts. All nightmares start as dreams, and I hear my subconscious screaming. They say that beauty's just skin deep, so naturally please show me your bones, bones, bones. Let me see your bones. Well, I don't wanna know if the feeling follows home. Bones, bones, bones. Hell, we're all alone. If I come home, baby, will you show your bones? Is always open, and some of loveless liars only wanting the truth. All love starts as a scheme, so wake me up, I'm tired of sleeping. They say that beauty's just skin deep, so obviously please show me your bones, bones, bones. Let me see your bones. Well, I don't wanna know if the feeling follows home. Bones, bones, bones. Hell, we're all alone. If I come home, baby, will you show me your bones? Ooh, ooh, ah, ooh. Roughly 10 or so years ago, my mommy and daddy, they booked me a vanity show at the Bitter End in New York City. And all of our friends and family gathered around. And I had just written this new song that I called Skeleton Appreciation Day in Vestal, New York. And I had just dropped out of Binghamton University in Vestal, New York. And because I had just for the first time tried LSD in Vestal, New York. And they had heard a version of the song at one point. But there was one lyric that I had the grand idea to finish just before I got on stage in front of my parents and their friends and some family members and some people who bought a ticket for my vanity. You see, I didn't understand this at the time. It's only about the last year or so ago that I finally recognized that I was surrounded by a wall of narcissism, a one-way mirror everywhere I looked. It was like living in a funhouse maze. And I looked back and I went, oh my God. I got up on stage in front of, at the age of 18 years old, barely legal, and sorry, I have to start over. At the age of 18, and I got up on stage, and in front of my family and some friends who were just there to support their good friend William, I sang the following words. All nightmares start as dreams. All love starts as a scheme. So I can feel my mind unweave again. They say that beauty's just skin deep. So when a stanza ends, the rancid meat from her bones, bones, bones. Let me see your bones. Well, I don't wanna know if the feeling follows home. Bones, bones, bones. Hell, we're all alone. If I come home, baby, will you show me your bones, bones, bones? I can see my bones. Well, I don't wanna know if the feeling follows on. Bones, bones, bones. Hell, we're all alone. If I come home, baby, will you show? Ooh, been working on a new album. I'm currently running an Indiegogo campaign to try and fund it. Oh, God. You know what the worst thing is? That this is an all-ages show. You guys are great, but this is an all-ages show, and therefore every horrible bit that goes through my head has to be passed through a filter, and I'm not used to that.
I imagine most of us at Heartworks.
I'm sure you poor creatures have. You've got those microchips they say they're putting in the vaccines in your pockets at all times. I know what they do. Got me and my generation addicted to pornography and terrible ideas. But I'm working on this new song, and I've been running an Indiegogo campaign. Not song, album. Wow, it just multiplied by like 10. I'm working on this album, funding it by Indiegogo campaign. Let's see if I can say it another time. So far, I've raised like $187,000, which is more. That's like twice as much money as I made in the first half a decade of my career. And you know what? If we're starting at 18 at the bitter end, the full decade of my career, 10 years. And I've been playing piano since 4, so think about this, like 25 years almost of slaving away, and like this is finally, first 25 years, anyway. Point is, it's really, really crazy, and it's amazing, and to anybody who supported that, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
But cool, will do. But the album that I'm working on is really important to me because over the past year and some change, I had to do a lot of processing of some weird shit inside my head and kind of come to terms with the fact that I had selected a career and worked so hard at a career and dedicated so much of my life to a career that in so many ways was fueled and exacerbated by the absolute worst, ugliest, and most toxic elements of my personality. That this is really a narcissist's career path. I mean, look at this.
It's a good war.
Oh my God, I'm so important. And, and I had to do a lot of work to dig myself out of that. And then the normal album released, and oh boy, that was tough for me to try and become a person who I could be relatively comfortable with, if not maybe even proud of at times, I don't know. I become a person who I thought was decent, who I felt was good enough, and who I felt was worthy of anywhere near the love that the people in my personal life gave me, because there I was just living in this shack along in the Delaware, just completely devoid of human connection, because the only thing that made me feel real and whole and seen and valued was other people witnessing me at all times. And not just witnessing me, but adoring me, screaming at me, and throwing me money as if that could somehow supplant the fact that I had a fucked up period of time when I was younger and more malleable. And the point that I'm making is that I had to kind of do a lot of very painful and rigorously honest internal work to try and become a person who, I don't know, was okay. And that didn't come naturally to me. And as I was doing this work and as I was trying to pull myself together after years of ugliness and untreated psychiatric illness and quasi-recovery, I don't know, man. I finally, as I was doing it, I started writing these songs that were more honest than anything else I'd written before. They were no longer covered in these frills and bells and whistles. They were no longer about being impressive and being cool and edgy and funky and weird. They weren't about being the most avant-garde, the most talentedest. They weren't about fucking screaming about gender Buddhism and suicide. And look, don't get me wrong, I still think a lot about gender Buddhism and suicide. Forget that last one. But the point is that I started writing these songs that were vulnerable, that were hurting, that were ugly, that were not something that you go out and just start telling people about yourself. I don't know why I did it. I'm so fucking stupid, but I've never felt more real. And so I put together this record, or started putting together this record. And because it was such a desperate feeling to finally get this version of myself out there that transcended gay icon Will Wood, that went past all the gay space vampire character that I had accidentally built up through being publicly mentally ill. Like, that could finally reach people. I was so desperate to get this out and so desperate to express that I know what I am and I'm sorry for existing the way I've existed. I don't know, man. It's like, I guess what I'm saying is that I was not well, and I wanted so badly to get this music out there. And so I wanted to call the record In Case I Die. And then I didn't die. So the record, I plan on calling it In Case I Make It. And one of the tracks that I want to put on this record, I'd like to play one or two of them for you tonight. If that's okay. Thank you. This is one that I started writing almost 2 years ago now, and only just, I feel, finished it. And it's called Cicada Days. Let me drink some water really quick, because my voice is fucked. I used to do this thing where, just to give you an idea of how fucking full-blown Andy Kaufman I used to get, is I would play these shows where I'd play like 5 or 6 of my wackiest tunes, and then I'd do this thing where I'd go like, guys, I don't want to be this guy anymore. I don't want to be this wacky Randy Newman on crack guy. I want to be myself. Can I just be my real self here? And then audiences would either go like, yeah, oh my God, of course, William, or they'd go like, no, suffer for me, clown. And it got to a point where like it was like scripted night after night that I would do this thing where I would like, now I'm going to be the real me, which is hilariously terrifying and just scary. How many layers deep into yourself you can go when you're being an artist? Oh, Bo Burnham, when did you get here? Okay. All right, this song is called Cicada Days. The greener grass grows where the wildfires fertilize, with ashes of sparrows, peppered moths and butterflies, coats of trees and termites bloom in the beanstalk. And if you get lightheaded when standing too fast, is it from shaking out the weight of phosphines and past salt deposits on warm little rivers that burst from our words? And God knows crying ain't gonna change a thing. She said, take care, but I take more than I bring. She said, it just feels inhumane to lose this much. 'Cause when you leave, you know you take more than your love. Wake up in a cicada days, we're losing touch. And I know it just feels inhumane to lose this much. Our veins were tangled under ceiling stars that were all glow in the dark, hanging over queen-sized purple waves of ancient chemicals just whisper. Did you ever build with those endangered bones? Well, the ground looks soft enough to bury this now. Oh! oh please, oh no. And then my sponsor said, do nothing, nothing works. And then my doctor said, don't do that if it hurts. She said it just feels inhumane to lose this much. 'Cause when you leave, you know you take more than your love. Wake up in a cicada days, we're losing touch. And I know it just feels inhumane to lose this much. Oh, 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 let all my red flags fade to white, yeah, I give up. Don't let me leave, I'll only take more than I gave. Okay, I'll pack my stuff. I'm counting up cicada days till I wake up. And my God, it feels damn inhumane to lose this much. Oh, 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 oh. Keep coming back, it works if you work it, so work it, you're worth it, it won't if you don't. One day at a time, tomorrow's too late. Amen. Thank you. I was keenly aware of just how not ready you were for me to bust my gut at the end of that. Just doubled over like, my bad.
It's all right.
Thank you. I played like versions of it live once or twice. Certainly not in front of this many people. And certainly not that version in front of this many, well, digitally, but that's not really live. So, yeah, I guess so, kind of. Sorry? Oh, thank you very much. I'm disappointed that you could tell that it was the first time I played it. Hey, was that the first time you did it? Absolutely gorgeous, man. Keep it up. I think you might have something.
You got it, buddy. You got it.
You know, I got an uncle who works in the music business. Yeah, no, I met Bruce Springsteen. Yeah, and you know, I'll give you his number. After the show, I'll give you his number. Sorry, I've had that conversation a million times. I'm just regurgitating shit back at you. Oh, that's really cool, man. Wow, thank you. I really appreciate that. I look forward to, I'll call him for sure. I got a DM from somebody at Atlantic Records yesterday, and I said, no! I didn't. What I wanted to say was, honestly, I don't think I'm particularly interested in the Nigerian prince scam that you're currently running. Don't you fucking slide into my DMs with your glorified loan shark shit. But what I ended up saying is, hey, thanks for the kind words. And then I bent over, sorry, guys. Look, one of these days, one of these bits is gonna cross the line, and I'm counting on all of you to cancel me right away, okay? You got one? Here, no, just point the phone at me and I'll say a slur, real quick. We'll just get it over with. We'll get it over with real quick.
I have flash.
No! I don't trust like that. What did you just say to me? The church baby is just... I couldn't compete with that for your attention.
Did I miss
Oh my God. This is, I'd like to, if I can, play another song from the new record, if that's all right. My voice is a little bit shot. I don't know if I can play it or sing it. If my voice cracks, I'd really appreciate it if you would delete any videos that you take. Yeah, it's intentional. It's postmodern. This is the problem I have with postmodern art. Don't take the following words as reverence for tradition. I've learned to pick my battles by losing most I've fought. And the more is subverted, and the more I sense I'm missing. And I'll always do it my way, even if it's just the same way I was taught. And I'll bring home the bread, and you'll stay home and bake it. Weeding out the garden where the milestones gather moss. Clean and make the bed and give the care I'm taking. Not because it's what's expected, but because it's what you want. I wanna be just like my parents when I was born. Oh, can we be just like my parents? Now I know you don't want kids, but think about a daughter. We could name her Gwendolyn, like my mom would have called me. I'm not sure yet myself, but I learned from a good father. I mean, sure they messed me up, but I think that's just the gig. And maybe it's just some hormones that kick in your late 20s. I've laid a lot of women, now I'd like to just lay down. And marriage always scared me, but I'd like to have a last love. And love can last, I know it. Yeah, I've seen it around. I wanna be just like my parents when I was born.
my parents. Tongue out of my cheek now, I'm done pulling faces. Iconoclasm wanes, my cynicism tires. The point is, it sounds kind of nice, though I might be mistaken. I mean, what the hell do I know about the rest of my whole life? But now we're kissing before brushing. Smile with our whole faces. If you want a hyphen last name, I guess I don't mind the cadence. I've seen home videos, I was there back in the 80s. And if I'm just them and they back then could do it, why can't I? Just like my parents in due time. Imagine me just like my parents. Yeah, right. So if we grow old together and you visit my headstone, assuming that I die first, which is fair, and assuming I don't leave, close enough to forever, I guess, to prove what I hoped. I mean, otherwise, how am I to Thank you. What time is it, guys? Somebody tell me. Wow, how did that happen? Yes, you can have some of my water. Does anybody else need? Robin, can I give out water? It's your water. Yes? Big round of applause to Robin and all the folks here at Stone Church. Back, you animals. God! You're welcome. Wish I had a cape to whip. I don't know why. I just feel like that's... I want to meet you. No. Retreat to the safety of the piano. a large instrument that is between us. A little fort. Fishing Lord Moon on a string for you. Didn't you say you need space? One of us just has to change. You say the same, so I guess we're okay. Twist my umbrella till it's inside out. Hand you a bouquet of rain. Say, no, baby, please take a drink. Did I shout or think I could save you this way? But then you looked in my eyes and said, how dare you love me when you should despise me? You should be scared of me. It seems that that's what it means when somebody needs you. So we'll meet in the middle like pistols at dawn. Turn our backs, who's counting pace? When the smoke clears, are we friends? We're strangers again, just a familiar face. And aren't we us, sharing pronouns now? So how could we separately heal? God, I don't get it, I really don't get it. Could someone tell me how to feel? So I just step on your trip before right out of love me. The first one to turn around, say, alright, who shoved me? It seems that that's what it means when somebody needs you. So we come and we go, we know and unknown. There's too many people to trust. But it seems to me what we want and we need are the same. And that's someone who'll worry about us till death do us part. Please keep breaking my heart till it ceases to beat. Please be mine. But it seems that that's what it means when somebody. I mean, who wants to fall? Can't we just take the stairs? Well, it seems that that's what it means when somebody needs you. It seems that that's what it means when somebody needs you. All right, that's enough with the deep cuts. You're welcome. I did hear you. And I was like, oh, shit, yes, I love playing that one. And yeah. So I'm going to do one more for you guys. This one is, I'm going to stand so I can say this. I need to be able to see all of you. I don't know if you noticed, but I've been trying this new technique called not looking at anybody in the audience. It's so helpful. It's so helpful. They taught me that in like middle school theater, that to look at the clock on the far wall, there's no clock there, don't bother looking. And
and it works, man. And I forgot it at some point in like the DIY circuit or something, you know, because like, you know, usually there was like a cute girl in the front, and I was like, yeah, this song's for you, baby. And then it was like, and they were like, no, not that one. And I was like, yeah, that's probably a good idea. Anyway, fucking Christ. And then I'd sing Thermodynamic Lawyer. And but anyway, this next song kind of is something that I'm really very proud of, because I think it says so much of what is important to me, or something like that. See, whenever I feel horrible, like really, really bad, which I do often, in case that wasn't apparent from my set, there's one thing that I like to keep in mind at all times, and it keeps my head kind of on straight, relatively anyway. You know, it keeps me a little bit together, and you know, whenever I feel like I'm just like too sick, too weird, too fucked up, too just gonzo, not a good enough person, just low quality. I don't mean just morally. I just mean like not like low quality, not good. I keep this one thing in mind, and that helps a lot. And I like to preface this song when I say this I'd like to preface this song with this, because I think a lot of people are just like, ooh, when they hear the song. But if they know what I'm trying to say a little bit more explicitly, I don't know. Point is that this is something that has meant a lot to me at some of the darker points in my life, and has been very freeing. So here goes. Back. One day you'll look up at the ceiling above. If you're lucky, you'll be surrounded by the ones that you love. When the lights in your eyes fade and life flashes by, one day you're going to die. One day you'll sleep and you'll never wake again. Heaven, hell, none, nothing, nobody knows how it ends. Rest in peace or peace that won't even know why. One day you're going to die. Read your horoscopes, your palms and tarot cards, but either way your destination ain't very far. You could drown or choke or burn or be hit by a car. What doesn't kill you makes you stronger, but something will eventually. One day you'll look back at the life that you led. No more future left to fear that you'll have the past to regret. But your worries will be over if you truly realize that one day you're going to die. Take it away, hands. Of space, a billion amounts to nothing in infinity's face. At most a couple generations will remember the ways in which your life never mattered. So who cares if it's a waste? So one day you'll be not even a faint memory. No, when most a ghost of falling leaf from your family tree. Your legacy's not yours to see, nor is your eulogy. Hey, and you'll never know what it all means, but you'll be at peace before you sleep if you just keep this in mind, that everything and everyone goes with the passage of time. So whether it's cancer, murder, or suicide, one day you're going to die. No need to fear, cause when it's here you won't be alive. Try not to think about it, but one day you're going to die, and there's probably nothing after. One day you're going to die, so if you only have a chance, you ought to try your best to live as you like. One day you're going to die.
marvelous first show. Thank you. You've been fantastic. All right, that's enough. I'm here. You're welcome. That was the first time. I don't know about the first time, but they're not usually real. So, cool. God knows that's no fucking excuse to let the things I am just seem like things I do, but I could lie to you to keep you true to me. Now with my moral compass pointing south, going down with no respect for reality. Screaming at the top of my lungs in your confession booth. Take away the pillar of song. How this is not my fault. The devil made me do it, but I also kinda wanted to. I'm far from a never-ending economy. Whether you can chew how to spot on me. Forget balls, dead like I make a more days. Got a morbid curiosity. How can I commit to reality with my third eyes? When I like what I see, baby. I may be crazy, but I didn't lose it. No, I set it free. I can't ignore what's under death's fumbles. The rhythm of my heart, a dead is disco beat. But I still move my feet. To slip out of this groove, I'm free. Now to roll my boat over the falls and maybe wake up from my dream. Yeah, I'm just a psycho, babe. Come and go out my mind. I didn't lose it, babe. There wasn't much to find. I'm just a psycho, babe. Come and go out my mind. I'm only passing through. Oh, oh, oh. And hallucinations and lucid dream. I know that meaning can be such a pretty thing to keep, but I got facts and I'm not afraid to use them. Take the good with the bad, take the black and make a new front. Some days I'm glad that I am a madman and I'd rather be that man. And a amicable animal, mild man, a cannibal, but I'm never heading to clever than ever. I'm getting better one forever at a time. And if sees the fun, but what's different, well then pull it out and let me die. And oh, vice versa is for two. Who I am, I choose through most of the things I do. Oh, what the hell can I do with my moral compass pointing south, with no respect for reality? I'm just a psycho, babe. Come and go out my mind. I didn't lose it, babe. There wasn't much to find. I'm just a psycho, babe.
babe, come and go out my mind. I'm only passing through. Oh, oh. I'm just a psycho, babe, couldn't go out my mind. I didn't lose it, babe, there wasn't much to find. I'm just a psycho, babe, come and go out my mind. My door is passing through, well, that was fun, goodbye. Ba, 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 da, 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 da. Ba, 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 ma, da, 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 da. Ba, da, 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 da.
My tour manager insisted I play this next one, and I don't know if I can. The last time I played this song was March of 2020, and I couldn't do it then. In lipstick on the mirror are the lyrics to my obituary. And I am a pentameter to follow parameter, crossing my eyes, dot my T's. I was delivered, holding scissors. I live deliberately. I'm a quitter and a winner anyway. 'Cause I never agreed to participate in this game. Won't follow my dreams. No, they've all got me waking up screaming. I can let them go from me. After all, there's no I-E-T, man, I'd rather be normal. Yes, so normal. I suggest that we keep this informal. 'Cause a normal human being wouldn't need to pretend to be normal, to be normal. Well, I guess that's the least that I owe you, to be normal, oh, in a way that I couldn't be. Yeah, yeah, come on and love me normally. It's amazing what you guys are doing right now, because you guys are singing along to the song despite the rhythm change, and you're doing it, and that's, wow. You're really carrying this shit, man. My voice is cracked like 80 times. If I could live in third person, well, I don't think life would be much worse than it is in the current tense or presently. This sentence ending with question marks or... Is it courageous or escapist to leave the quarantine when you're contagious? It may just be a cold. And besides, I don't want to get old, yeah. I drank myself to death to be the afterlife of a party. When the after party came, I was rolling in my grave. And I'd rather be normal, yes, so normal. I suggest that we keep this informal. 'Cause a normal human being wouldn't need to pretend to be normal, to be normal. Well, I guess that's the least that I owe ya, to be normal, oh, in a way that I couldn't be. Yeah, yeah, come on and love me normally. Nothing before, so I couldn't have asked to be born. I was nothing again, so what am I between now and then? Is there nothing to fear? 'Cause shit's getting weird. So to God who made this man, you better have and I'd rather be normal, yes, so normal. I suggest that we keep this informal. 'Cause a normal human being would have need to pretend to be normal, to be normal. Well, I guess that's the least that I owe you, to be normal, oh, in a way that I couldn't be. Yeah, come on, yeah, I said come on, yeah, come on, yeah, I said come on and love me normally. Thank you all so much. This is pretty cool, huh? And now is when the real work starts. Give me a few minutes, I'll be over by the merch table trying to harvest.